Nevada and Mississippi fell in love. That's sweet. I won this for you in Las Vegas. Thanks. The earth moved. A Hawaiian pineapple. Everyone around me was so blue. Really? Alaska told the funniest jokes. Let's hear one. I had a snowball fight with Alaska. Sounds like fun. Salt water does nothing for the hair. I brought you some cheese. Thanks. No more hoedowns. Aloha! I can stretch out again. That night, all of the states in the country went to bed, feeling happy about the new friends they have made, but most of all, feeling very thankful to be home. Kansas is very happy again. So does the rest of the states. They are very thankful to be home. And to learn that to put the states in the correct places, you don't need to switch them. As long as you have a new part of the country. The end. And these are the states with nicknames and capitals. So the first state is Alabama. Capital's Montgomery. Alabama is the heart of Dixie. Then Alaska. Capital Juneau. The nickname is the last frontier. Arizona. Capital Phoenix. Grand Canyon State is the nickname. Arkansas. The capital is a Little Rock. Land of Opportunity is the nickname. California. Capital Sacramento. The Golden State is the nickname. Colorado. Capital Denver. The nickname is a Centennial State. Connecticut. Capital Hartford. Nickname Constitution State. Delaware. Capital Dover. It's the first state that came out in December 7, 1787. Florida. Capital Tallahassee. The Sunshine State is the nickname. Georgia. Capital Atlanta. Empire State of the South is the nickname. Hawaii. Capital Honolulu. The Aloha State is the nickname. Idaho. capital, Boise. The Gem State is the nickname. Illinois, the capital is Springfield. The nickname is the Prairie State. Indiana, the capital is Indianapolis. The nickname is the Hoosier State. Iowa's capital is Des Moines because the nickname is a Hawkeye State. Kansas has the capital named Topeka because it's the Sunflower State. The Kentucky's capital is Frankfort because it's the Bluegrass State. Bluegrass grows here. Louisiana's capital is Baton Rouge because it's a Pelican State. As the nickname. The capital of Maine is Augusta. You can smell pine trees in this pine tree state. Maryland's capital is Annapolis. The nickname is the Old Line State. That's the nickname. Massachusetts has Boston as the capital because the nickname is the Bay State. The Michigan capital is Lansing, and it's surrounded by the Great Lakes because it's the Great Lakes State. In this map, you can see these Great Lakes. There were 5 of them. Lake Superior, Lake Michigan, Lake Huron, Lake Erie, and Lake Ontario. Minnesota, the capital has St. Paul because it's the North Star State. Mississippi has the capital of Jackson because it has a Magnolia State. Yes, pronounce it. What's this word? Yes, Magnolia. The Magnolia State. Showing off in the Show Me State as the nickname, it's Missouri. It has Jefferson City as the capital. That was the first half of the state groups. Now we're on to the second half. Montana's capital is Helena, and it has treasures in this treasure state. We know Cornhusker State is Nebraska, so the capital is Lincoln. The Sagebrush State is in Nevada. The capital has Carson City. The Granite State is New Hampshire's nickname. The capital is Concord. If you look for a garden in this garden state as a nickname with New Jersey's, Trenton is the capital. The land of enchantment in this enchanting state is New Mexico. The capital has Santa Fe. New York is the Empire State, with the capital Albany, from the Big Apple, the apple of our eyes. North Carolina has a specialty of the nickname, the people known for the Tar Heel State. The capital of North Carolina is Raleigh. This is North Dakota, as the Peace Garden State is nicknamed. The capital is Bismarck. Columbus is the capital of Ohio, as the Buckeye State. If you're in Oklahoma, you're a Sooner fan. In the Sooner State, it has its own city, Oklahoma City, as the capital. Oregon has so many beavers in this beaver state. The capital is Salem. Harrisburg is the capital of Pennsylvania. If you're in Pennsylvania, you are a Keystone man in this Keystone state. Rhode Island is the smallest state with a capital named Providence because it's the ocean state. South Carolina, the second Carolina named South Carolina, is the Palmetto State. The capital is Columbia. South Dakota has Pierre as the capital, with the Coyote State. The Volunteers live in Tennessee. The capital has Nashville. The second biggest state is Texas. The capital is Austin, is the Lone Star State. 7 more states to go. Utah is buzzing around in the Beehive State, with Salt Lake City as the capital. Montpelier in Vermont is the capital. It's known for its mountains green because it's the Green Mountain State. Virginia is the Old Dominion long ago, with the capital named Richmond. They are the last 4 states: Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. The Washington state is evergreen. The capital is Olympia, and the nickname is the Evergreen State. West Virginia has the mountains because it's a mountain state. The capital is Charleston. Wisconsin has badgers because it's a badger state where they ate cheese. Get it? The capital is Madison. And it's Wyoming. It equals equality. It's the equality state. The capital is Cheyenne. Look at these. Look at these places that they visit. Those were the Alabama Rocky Mountains. Mount Rushmore, Iowa corn, some roosters, the Grand Canyon, the potatoes in Idaho. Sorry about that. The corn is from Iowa, and potatoes are from Idaho. Maine has pine trees, and palm trees are in Hawaii. The Gateway Arch is in Missouri, with St. Louis, Missouri. How did you do? The Space Needle is in Seattle, Washington. The Great Lakes from Michigan, and the Great Salt Lake in Utah. The Liberty Bell is in Pennsylvania. Also, it has a Statue of Liberty and a cactus in New Mexico. And also, it has Washington, D.C., which is the capital of the United States of America, and the Mississippi River. What's your favorite American symbol? Comment down below if it's your favorite American symbol. Alaska is here, but it's way up there with far west, and north of America is past Canada. And this is Hawaii. It's a vacation destination, and it's the only place where you could wear a grass skirt or a butte. And it's way down there. And it's not located here. As you can see in this map, Hawaii has 8 islands in the Pacific Ocean past the west coast of America. Also, the District of Columbia, or D.C., is right here, Washington, D.C., which is the capital of the USA. And that's the end. We hope you enjoyed the Scrambled States of America by Lloyd Keller. Thank you for listening, and stay tuned for the sequel, the Scrambled States of America Talent Show. Be sure to subscribe if you liked this video. Don't forget to like and comment in this video, and check out these other videos. We'll see you next time. And the 4th of July is in 3 days. Happy 250th America, everyone. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.